I see dead people. Hi.
Alright guys, welcome to the Q&A today. There's a lot of common questions that I'm getting asked, so I'm going to go over those common questions first. The first one is the type of watch that I use. I'm going to put it up right here. It's a Garmin Vivo Active 5. I definitely recommend. I think if I were to get a different watch, it would be not a touchscreen, because touchscreen is very sensitive, and like when you're swimming or in water, it always messes up with it. So if I were to change one thing and get a different one, I probably would. But if you're not in water and all that, then it's I definitely recommend. It's a really good watch. The second most common question I got was about shin splints. I have had them in the past. They haven't been a problem as of recently, but in my opinion, it comes down to three things. The first one is your running form. You don't want to be heel striking. You want to strike with the ball of your foot in a consistent manner. You don't want to have the overpronation of heel striking to your toes or striking from the outside of your foot to the inside of your foot. You want to be striking with the ball of your foot. That has helped me in learning how to do that, and it's because I used to run on my heels a lot, and changing that has helped me with my shin splints. I haven't had any problems with it. The second thing is going to be the shoes you're wearing. You want to have proper comfort, you want to have proper support, and you also want to make sure that the shoes haven't been overworn. That's a big thing. You don't want to make sure they're over like 300 miles. If they're over like 300 miles, I suggest that you get a new pair. It's probably best for you. And because that's definitely a side effect of shin splints, is shoes that have been overworn or overused. And also you can go to a running store and ask questions there. They'll definitely help you to get the right insert in your shoe. The third one and the last one is the inserts you have. Everyone has very different feet, very different shape of their foot. And for example, my foot is very flat-footed. So having an insert that arches it and gives it support is very helpful. You can also go to a local running store and ask some questions there and see which insert best fits you. But those are the three top things for shin splints in my opinion. Now that those are out of the way, I'm gonna get to some of the other ones that weren't frequently asked that I liked. So the first one is, who are some of your inspirations? So I do get this question asked a lot, but I would say my top three inspirations have to be Cameron Haynes. He is a professional bow hunter, and he also runs ultra marathons. He does a lot of trail races, which is really cool. Hopefully I can get into that eventually. But I'm reading his book right now called Endure. Great book, definitely recommend, by Cameron Haynes. What stands out to me, not only in this book, but seeing him through social media, is his mindset, his keep hammering mindset, and the discipline he shows, and how hard he works even when no one's watching. And that just stands out to me, and it's definitely made an impact on me, the way I live, the way I work out, the way I discipline myself. So he's one of my biggest inspirations for sure. The second one is tough. I probably have to say Luke Hopkins. He's a hybrid athlete. He just moved to Austin. I've been following him for a little bit, but he's a hybrid athlete, won bodybuilding competitions. He runs marathons, ultra marathons, and he's just very inspirational, the things he does. Also how hard he works and the time that he puts in every single day. I've met him, I went to the run club. I love what they're doing there. All those guys are really inspirational to me. I look up to all of them for sure. But yeah, second I'd have to say Luke Hopkins. Last but not least, I'd have to say Jake Ingleke. He, the same as all these guys really. The mindset he has, how hard he works, the things that he's done and accomplished is very inspirational. Also, these guys are very unselfish. They want to help, and I've DM'd them multiple times and they've answered and given me feedback that I need, and that's always very helpful, and that stands out to me, and the help they're willing to give while working as hard as they are. So he's also another big inspiration of mine. Next question is, what music do you listen to while you work out? So, unpopular opinion, I do not listen to music while I work out. People might think that's really weird and might think that's psychotic, but that's just something I do. And people might think or say that the reason they do listen to music is so that they can lock in. But I feel like not using music helps me lock in more. So, I mean, that's just my preference. Also, when I'm running, I don't listen to music. I think being one with nature and hearing everything and seeing everything and being aware of my surroundings, and I think that's a beautiful thing. And I think music is very distracting for me. So yeah, I don't listen to music while I work out or run. So maybe y'all should try it if you haven't. It might be hard the first few times, but do it a couple times and see how you feel. Another question is, what's your favorite time of day to run? So my favorite time of day to run would be in the morning, because I do it most frequently in the morning, so I could lift in the afternoons. But I would say either in the morning, early morning, or in the evening. One, in Texas, this gets really hot, and I'm not trying to run in the heat. I'm also trying to keep my heart rate down, so when it's 100 degrees outside and I'm running, your heart rate's gonna be a little higher than when it's, 85 outside and dark and a little breeze. It's gonna be down more, Also, I don't know, I've always done it and I've always liked it, so that's what I do. I run in the mornings usually, and on like Saturdays and stuff, or when I have an easy lift, I'll probably run later at night sometimes. It's just honestly on preference and what you like more, and that's just what I prefer. So the third question, how do you show glory to God while showing your body online? Great question, DZ. It's a tough question. I probably don't know the exact qualifying answer for it, how it's not a lustful, sinful thing to do, showing your body online. But I think the way I think about it is, I don't show my body online to show off, and I don't show my body online to brag about what I have. I think posting yourself online and the progress you've made and the dedication you have is one of the most motivating and inspiring things for anyone. I think the way I was inspired to get into this and to pursue this is seeing other people posting their progress and posting how hard they work and their dedication and discipline into things online, and that's what caught my eye. What's your goal by the end of the year? I do have all my goals written down, whether it's running, lifting, social media, any of that. But I'm gonna say finishing my San Antonio Marathon in under 3 hours 50 minutes, and finishing the Honolulu Marathon in under 3 hours 45 minutes. Just finishing those two marathons is probably my goal by the end of the year, and starting and preparing for what I have next year is the goal. But also I have little separate goals that I have for myself that I'm probably not going to share, but it's just weight, eating well, social media stuff, inspiring others, letting God lead me down this path instead of me leading myself. So having Him guide me and showing the goodness of Him throughout this, and showing what He can do through me to get me to where I'm at. So probably that. Dream marathon or dream ultra? Ooh, tough question. There's a lot of good ones. I think, honestly, one of my dream marathons is the Honolulu Marathon. So to be able to do that and already signed up for that is awesome. I'm so excited for that. But I would say maybe the Boston Marathon, but also just because of the history behind it. And I just think that would be so cool. But ultra, I would say probably the Leadville 100 with the history behind that and how famous that one is. That would be pretty sick. But also I want to do some trail races. So probably I'd say either the Honolulu or Boston Marathon would be my dream marathon. And then ultra would be the Leadville 100 for sure. All right, what book are you reading right now? So I finished Green Lights recently. Amazing book. I definitely recommend that book. It was awesome. The book I'm reading right now is called Endure. I just talked about it with Cameron Haynes. I'm reading it back for a second time just because I was very motivated and inspired by it, and I just wanted to read it again in case I missed anything. Plus, why not, you know? So I'm almost finished with that one, and then I don't know what I'm gonna start next, but I'll tell y'all, I never liked reading and I never liked running. So putting myself in the position to run was a difficult thing, and it was tough waking up and doing it every day, but the more that you do it, the more that you love it, you know, and you learn to love it, and that's just how it is. And so I definitely recommend that you start running. You know, why not? Just a mile a day, anything, a mile a week. You gotta start somewhere, and that's the best thing about it. The best thing about it is not the destination. The best thing about it is the journey. So, yeah, and reading, I never liked reading. No one likes reading, I'm not gonna lie. I hated reading. I probably failed reading class, but you know, as you get older, a lot of things change, and I just wanted to start a new thing, and I never liked reading, so why not try it again, you know? Started reading, found some good books, and I've been hooked ever since, and I do it every day, which is weird to me, but I've learned a lot, and I've been inspired, I've been motivated, and the discipline has increased, and yeah, I mean, having a routine is incredible. Next, I'm gonna talk about one of the questions I see online, one of the questions everyone gets made fun of for doing a hybrid athlete. But I would say what a hybrid athlete is not only just lifting and running. I would say overperforming at those two things. Not just lifting 6 days a week and running one time a week. It's more, or not running 6 days a week and lifting one time a week. It's being able to balance the two and excelling at both of those things. Also being successful at those things. I would say I would put that title on my name because I run and lift 5 to 6 times a week. But you can also make the argument that I haven't even ran a marathon yet, or I haven't even been in a bodybuilding competition yet. You could make your argument for that, but it's really the opinion that you have. There's no exact definition of what a hybrid athlete is. But that's the Q&A. I hope y'all enjoyed. This was a really fun video. I loved answering all y'all's questions. We did take a little trip to Austin, you know, get a little lift, the ATX lift. So I'm gonna put that in the video. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I love you guys.
She whispering all in my ear. I'm thinking about what I should wear. Any appearance, I pulling up fly, even if it's no cameras there. I don't own a Benz, I swear. Rarries and lambs, I swear. My life is a movie, my verse is a chandelier. Started getting my Benz up in the mansions, living like I'm the Prince of Bel-Air. Do not come over here looking for love anymore, cause that shit don't belong in here. You told me go to hell cause I was driving you crazy. Bitch, I would drive you there. Why would I need a stylist to pick out an outfit for me? I got mad, yeah. Stacking up money like Jingo and Legos. I sing but I came with a Glock and a Draco. Back at a crypto like mini Barbados. Losing my friends every day, I'm okay though. It's been that way ever since I got famous. We go back like two flats on a Maybach. Money got niggas thinking I changed. Why are you making it so complicated? I could buy you a new ass, just say that. Working since Tiffany bags, okay then. Still got bitches that owe me some favors. Now a young nigga got rags, baby. Diamonds go blue like the Mavs, okay then. They can take my sauce, I got too much flavor. No over exaggerating, don't feel embarrassed. I was flipping your bitch in the air, 50 on the Veneers. Could've bought like 100 Montclairs. I can't even sleep, the 30s be helping me concentrate. She throwing it back, in the back of my mind I'm like, what if the condom break? Huh? She whispering all in my ear. I'm thinking about what I should wear. Any appearance, I'm pulling a fly, even if it's no cameras there. I don't own the bands, I swear. Ferraris and lambs, I swear. My life is a movie, my wrist is a chandelier. Started getting my bands up in the mansions, living like I'm the Prince of Bel-Air. Do not come over here looking for love anymore, cause that shit don't belong in here. You told me go to hell cause I was driving you crazy. Bitch, I would drive you there. Why would I need a stylist to pick out an outfit for me? I look at the man in the mirror, he was wearing a hoodie. I look at my shirt and that's not what I'm wearing, it's scary. Got a beach full of sand, I drive in the city like Fast and the Furious, with a tank in the ears. It's already went up and it's dirty, I swear. If I see her out then I put that on butter, I'm airing. Used to wear Michael Kors, now I got posted in floors. She told me it's yours, it's just me and your baby girl. She was rocking my world, VVS's and pearls, eat me up till she Earl. Started getting my bands up in the mansions, living like I'm the Prince of Bel-Air. Do not come over here looking for love anymore, cause that shit don't belong in here. You told me go to hell cause I was driving you crazy. Bitch, I would drive you there. Why would I need a stylist to pick out an outfit for me? I got mad, yeah. Huh? She whispering all in my ear. I'm thinking about what I should wear. Any appearance, I'm pulling a fly, even if it's no cameras there. I don't own the bands, I swear. Ferraris and lambs, I swear. My life is a movie, my wrist is a chandelier. Started getting my bands up in the mansion.